Hey folks, it's Professor Johnson. Welcome. Welcome to class. Listen, I'm starting with some of my filters and tools all for this first video. So I'm all over the place with the videos. I hate to say it that way. I think they should be fun. So this first one will be, well, you're gonna get the information, but it's gonna look fun too. So you'll see my hair, boop, boop, boop. You'll see my curls, you'll see a puff, you may see the straight wig, ain't no telling. But you almost always see me with glasses and lashes. Okay, so what are we gonna talk about, right? So chapter 1 is why do we display? So really just what the purpose of this class is. So we'll get a definition of visual merchandising. We'll get an understanding of, the purposes of visual merchandising and display. We'll also talk about some strategies for customer engagement, which include, value proposition and some of the entrepreneurial things that happen that influences why we display, right? And then we're gonna jump all the way, I'm turning the page in the book, all the way to the end of the book, and we're gonna talk about careers in visual merchandising. And the reason why I'm doing that jump is because it's really important that you understand why we do this, and you're able to tie it to what kind of job you can get what kind of job you can get since you know the why, right? So I'm skipping to chapter 27 so that as we go through this semester, and it's a quick 8 weeks, as we go through this semester, you can start formulating what you would like to do based on the topics that we're covering, right? Because there are a handful of jobs, right? So that's what we're going to cover this week. So for this week, again, this week is different because it's the first week of class. There's not a discussion board related to the chapters that you should be reading if you have your book. And if not, when you get your book, you'll read. So this week, you're just going to see a lecture for chapter 1 and a lecture for chapter 27. Actually, they're in the same lecture. You see the topic for chapter 21 and I'm talking too fast. You'll see the topic of chapter 1, which is why we display, and career opportunities, which is chapter 27. Okay, so you'll get this video. When you go down underneath, you'll see the learning objectives, which we'll cover every single week. I'll give you the chapters that you need to read, the pages, and just a brief outline of what you need to do. Okay, so this video, view the lecture, and then you have a recap. Going forward, you will have some other things. So you'll have most weeks, every week you'll have this video, so the intro video, a lecture, a discussion board, a quiz or a project, critical thinking activity. You'll have that mix of stuff in there. So all of that will be listed below on this page. Okay, so you see this video, hit the next button. Next will get you to the lecture. There are 2 tabs on the lecture. So a tab for chapter 1, a tab for chapter 27. Review those 2 tabs, and the tabs are a combination of videos and other stuff for you to read, and then come back to the recap. Okay, so I'll see you on the other side. Bye.